What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are here at Lake Julian Disc Golf Course with my favorite plastic of all time. I have an entire lineup now of Lux Vapor plastic. Starting off with our putters, we have the Cloudstone, the Spore, and the Cloudbreaker stamped link. It's a link, but it's got a Cloudbreaker stamp on it. So 2 putters, Spore and link, 2 mid-ranges. We have the Method and the Mutant, and then 2 drivers, 1 fairway, 1 distance driver. We have the Ragestone, the FD1, and the Lux Vapor Enigma, which is 12.5 -1.2, so similar to like the brand new Innova Racer that just came out, kind of a straighter destroyer, straighter DD3 mold. So we have 6 discs. Let's go play some disc golf. We're starting on 12. I might actually move to the long pad. So we'll play 12, 15, 16, 17, 18. And then who knows, we might throw in another hole or 2. Let's pick up a tripod and we'll move to the long pad. The basket is not in the super long, so I'm just gonna go my normal play, throw a putter to the middle, and since I haven't really warmed up, we're gonna throw the Spore because I know that I can get this thing to fly no matter how tired I am. I'm a little bit further left than I want to be, and by a little bit I mean I want to be right here and I'm right here. So not exactly perfect, but first throw of the car is fine. Let's go Method. Try to swing it wide and high to the right. Might even have a throw-in chance. It was definitely not wide. Could have been worse, also could have been much better, but I think I have a better chance of birdieing some of these holes with discs that I'm actually somewhat familiar with. Now I love Lux Vapor because it gives you a lot of really good grip and a lot of good traction. It's a somewhat resilient plastic, but the glide you get off of these discs is just, it's insane, because you get a link in their putter plastic, doesn't fly the same. You get a link in like S-Line, or no, it wouldn't be S-Line, it'd be Neo. If you get a link in Neo plastic, it 100% wouldn't be the same. You get a link in Lux Vapor, and man, that thing just stays in the air and soars. So I'm actually gonna try to get all the way up there on the backhand with the link. See what I'm talking about? Trust me when I say there's a method to the madness. Method, great thrower on hyzer, great thrower on turnovers, great putter. Like, something about this specific plastic just makes me throw it better. Not that this mold necessarily has anything wrong with it, but this specific plastic, if I'm reaching into my bag for a mid-range to throw on backhand and I don't need it to flip, this is what I'm throwing. Guaranteed 90% of the time. The only time I wouldn't reach for this disc on a backhand is if it was really, really windy and I needed to throw the C-line. But the Vapor Method, just Vapor in general, has so much glide. It glides like it's a lightweight disc, but it's max weight. It's amazing. 375 feet. Don't want to go too far. So the Enigma is staying in the bag for now. We're gonna go with the FD1, the Rage Stone. This pink with the blue stamp, so pretty. It should have enough glide to get all the way there, but I don't want it to flip over and ride to the right. So that's just all hyzer. I didn't do anything fancy. It never got all the way to flat. It never turned over. And that's still like 360. It's just easy to get distance if you have the right disc and the right plastic. Let's forget that happened and just tap that in. Okay, we're even par still. 1 bogey, 1 birdie. This hole's gonna be hard to get a birdie on. We're gonna give it a shot. 275, slightly uphill. Like I said, straight mid, right here. Straight into the trees. Need a scramble shot with an intense flex line. That's why I have a mutant. I guess my release point is just off. I don't know what's happening right now because the drive was 100% just a massive grip lock, and then here I'm just letting go too early. So that's probably has something to do with how tired I am. And no, I didn't have to jump like that. I had to jump out of the way so that you could see me miss. I thought it was in the whole way though. I've been really kind of weak the last couple of days. And also I've never thrown an Enigma. Sounds like it should go far based off the flight numbers and just based off of the plastic. And it kind of almost has the sports car look, where you see a car a certain color and you know that they get tickets quite often because they probably go too fast. It's kind of what it looks like. Let's put on a touch of hyzer, and being that it's Lux Vapor and that it's a -1.2 and not a -1.3, at least it should stand up a little bit. That was about as perfect and as far as I could have thought that might end up. That went way better than I thought it would. And if it hadn't been for one certain pull, that might have been my furthest drive on this hole ever. First throw ever with an Enigma, and also first throw ever with a Vapor Enigma. Time lapses might have a shot at leaving the bag. That was amazing. And I could have a distance driver in my favorite ever plastic. I might. There's a possibility. Nothing's for certain right now, but there's a possibility that this could take the place of my Vision time lapses. As far as my score goes, even par. Not good, not great, not bad. As far as disc selections go, there were a couple of times I probably should have thrown a different disc, but that method is directly out of my tournament bag. This mutant is directly out of my tournament bag. So I do bag 2 Lux Vapor discs, and I love this. It's just too close to the way that one of my Sky God 4 flies for me right now. And the fact that it's a little bit lighter means I'm sticking to the Sky God 4s. Same thing with the Link. I wish they made a Lux Vapor P2. That would be amazing. But I haven't ever seen one, so I don't know if that'll ever happen. The FD1 is one of those discs where I might switch out my Eagles if I would definitely bag an FD1 if it were to be, I'm playing for Discmania, but I'm still too stuck on the Eagles and that Enigma. Man, this disc right here flies really far, and I didn't even try that hard. So there's a possibility that this could have a chance to make the bag. Oh, and it's 175. I'm gonna have to make some intense decisions, and we're probably gonna be seeing this in some future videos because she flies amazing. If you enjoy content like this, please make sure to like the video. If you want to see something new, please make sure to comment that down below, and please make sure to subscribe. Subscriber only giveaways. And until next time, see you out on the course.